Welcome to the game place in Longton. Let's take a look inside the store. Moving inside the store, the first thing most people see is our Wii U pod with a Mario Kart 8 demonstration on it, which is playable. On the left hand side of the store we have generally a Sony range, and we start off with PlayStation 2 games. Moving down to PlayStation 3, where again we've got a good selection of games. And to the right of the PlayStation 3 display we have PlayStation Plus memberships, download codes and extra content which you can download onto your PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4. Next to this we have our 3DS stand, which is a 3DS and 2DS pod which is playable. And next to that we have our Nintendo wall of downloadable content. The Nintendo wall is similar to the Sony wall, which is all extra content and small games and old games which can be downloaded and played on 2DS, 3DS and Nintendo Wii U. We have a range of retro games in the Longton store. Currently we've got Amstrad, Mega CD, NES, Mega Drive and a few other formats as well. And to the right of that, as we get to the counter, we have magazines. Okay, working back along the centre of the shop, we have some PS4 games. We are a little bit low on stock of them at the moment. Next to those, PS Vita and PSP games and UMD films. To the right of that we have 3DS and normal DS games. And to the right of them and next to the Wii U pod we have some Wii U and Wii games. Moving around the display, we then move on to the GameCube format, forerunner of course to the Wii, and on our section of older formats, original Xbox, and PlayStation 1. And then finishing off at the end we have our Xbox 360 kiosk, which is going to be hosting an Xbox 360 FIFA 15 tournament in a few weeks' time. Moving up the right hand side of the shop now, we have a book spinner which has some guidebooks and clearance magazines on, and to the left a range of DVD, Blu-ray and box sets. Moving up the display, we have our display of Xbox 360 games. And a small display of Xbox One titles. Again, like the PlayStation 4, we're a bit low stocked on them because there's not been many releases recently. And then we come to PC games, both second hand, and we have a spinning stand here with a range of budget titles on, all of which sell for 99p. Lastly but not leastly, we move down to the display cabinets, which, as with the other store in Stone, display hardware. We've got PlayStation 3s, Xbox 360s, Kinects, Nintendo DS, Nintendo 64, loose controllers, steering wheels and games. And then behind the counter We have a range of accessories and points and subscriptions. And that's a quick run round of the game place in Longton.